If you're an INFP, you know the struggle of procrastination all too well. Known as the Mediator in the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, INFPs are introspective, creative, and deeply driven by their values. But when it comes to staying productive and focused, things can get tricky. Your mind is an endless ocean of imagination, daydreams, and abstract thoughts. And while this makes you an incredible visionary, it can also make it incredibly difficult to stick to routines, meet deadlines, or finish mundane tasks. But here's the good news. Being productive doesn't mean sacrificing your creative spirit or emotional depth. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful strategies tailored specifically for INFPs to help you beat procrastination, stay focused, and turn your ideas into reality, all while staying true to your authentic self. Let's dive in. 1. Connect tasks to your values. Find your why. At the core of every INFP is their dominant cognitive function, introverted feeling, FE. This means you are guided by your personal values and inner sense of purpose. For you, tasks aren't just tasks. They need to mean something. Why this matters? If a task feels meaningless or disconnected from your core values, your motivation will plummet. Whether it's a work project, a school assignment, or household chores, you need to see how it connects to something bigger and more meaningful. How to do it. Before starting a task, ask yourself, why does this matter to me? Frame tasks in a way that aligns with your values. For example, instead of, I need to finish this report for work, try, finishing this report will help my team, and teamwork is something I value. Instead of, I need to clean my room, think, a clean space helps me feel peaceful and creative. Write down your why and keep it visible as you work. Why it works for INFPs. When a task is infused with personal meaning, it stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a mission. And when an INFP is on a mission, their dedication is unmatched. 2. Embrace flexible structure. Plan but don't overplan. Rigid schedules and strict routines can feel stifling to INFPs. Your extroverted intuition, NI, thrives on spontaneity, creative freedom, and the ability to explore multiple possibilities. But without any structure, it's easy to fall into procrastination and aimlessness. Why this matters? Too much structure feels suffocating, while too little feels chaotic. INFPs need a flexible system, one that provides enough guidance to stay on track, but enough freedom to follow inspiration when it strikes. How to do it? Use time blocking, but make it flexible. For example, instead of saying, I'll work on my project from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., say, sometime this afternoon, I'll spend 2 hours on my project. Keep a loose to-do list with 2 to 3 priority tasks each day. Don't overload yourself with 15 items. Use a creative hour in your day where you allow yourself to follow spontaneous ideas guilt-free. Tools for INFPs. Bullet journals. Digital task managers like Trello or Notion. Pomodoro timers. Work for 25 minutes. Rest for 5 minutes. Why? It works for INFPs. Flexible structure respects your need for creative freedom while gently guiding you toward productivity. It reduces the overwhelm of a massive, rigid plan and gives you room to breathe. 3. Break tasks into bite-sized pieces. Start small. INFPs are natural idealists and dreamers. You often have big visions and bold ideas. But when it comes to execution, those big goals can quickly become overwhelming. Why this matters? When a task feels too big, your mind might shut down. Instead of tackling it head-on, you might drift into daydreaming, scrolling through social media, or diving into unrelated creative projects. How to do it? Break every large task into micro-tasks. For example, instead of write my novel, say, write 1 paragraph today. Instead of clean the house, say, clear off the dining table. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll work on a task for just 5 minutes. Once you start, you'll often keep going. Celebrate tiny victories. Even crossing off 1 small task is progress. Why it works for INFPs. Small, manageable tasks feel far less intimidating than massive goals. Starting is often the hardest part for an INFP, and breaking tasks down removes that initial mental barrier. 4. Eliminate decision fatigue. Simplify your choices. INTPs and INFPs share a common struggle: decision fatigue. As an INFP, your mind is constantly analyzing, reflecting, and exploring possibilities. But when faced with too many options, you might freeze up and do nothing. Why this matters? Every small decision, what to work on first, what tool to use, or even where to start, eats up mental energy. Over time, this drains your focus and increases the likelihood of procrastination. How to do it? Plan your day the night before. Write down your top 3 priorities so you don't waste energy deciding where to start. Create routines for repetitive tasks. For example, always do creative work in the morning, admin tasks in the afternoon. Use defaults. For example, if you're stuck, default to work on the easiest task first. Why that it works for INFPs? Reducing unnecessary decisions frees up your mental energy for more important things like actually doing the work. 5. Leverage your curiosity and passion. One of your greatest strengths as an INFP is your endless curiosity and ability to become deeply passionate about your interests. Harnessing this natural enthusiasm can be a powerful productivity tool. Why this matters? When INFPs care deeply about something, their focus becomes laser sharp and their dedication becomes unshakable. The trick is to tap into that passion even when tasks seem mundane. How to do it? Find a personal connection to every task. Ask yourself, how can I make this interesting or meaningful? Gamify boring tasks. Turn chores into a challenge. Can I finish this in under 20 minutes? Alternate between fun tasks and boring tasks. Reward yourself with a creative project after completing a mundane one. Why it works for INFPs. When your passion is activated, procrastination fades away. You thrive when your work feels personally meaningful or creatively stimulating. 6. Accept imperfection. Let go of perfectionism. Here's a hard truth for INFPs. Perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. You might avoid starting a task because you fear it won't meet your sky-high standards. But this mindset traps you in endless analysis and hesitation. Why this matters? Your work doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to exist. Progress happens through action, not endless refinement. How to do it? Embrace the messy first draft mindset. Remind yourself, I can always refine it later. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Commit to working on the task, no matter how imperfectly, for just 10 minutes. Practice self-compassion. You are not your work, and mistakes do not define you. Why it works for INFPs. Perfectionism is paralyzing. Letting go of it frees you to create, experiment, and make real progress. Procrastination isn't a sign of laziness. It's often a result of how your INFP mind works. Your creativity, emotional depth, and idealism are your greatest strengths. But they also come with challenges. By connecting tasks to your values, embracing flexible structure, breaking tasks down, eliminating decision fatigue, and letting go of perfectionism, you can unlock your productivity without losing your authenticity. If these strategies resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Are you an INFP? What strategies work best for you when fighting procrastination? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.